Let's break down how to turn your setbacks into stepping stones, because that's one of life's greatest skills. Every great success story has failure at its core. Before we jump in, I want to ask you this question. What's a failure that helped you grow the most? So what actually stops people from moving forward? We talk about failure all the time, but is it failure itself, or maybe it's something people believe about failure that actually holds them back? I personally think it's more of the second. A lot of times people are afraid of how failure looks rather than what it actually is. Society teaches us that failing is bad, but every successful person has failed a lot. And that's where mindset comes in. People mix up setbacks and dead ends. A setback just means not yet, but a dead end only happens if you quit. So how do we rewire our thinking? I love this quote from Michael Jordan. I failed over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. That's a GOAT mentality. But here's the trick. Successful people don't just fail. They fail fast and learn even faster. It's like when Elon Musk said, if things aren't failing, you're not innovating enough. The faster you fail, the quicker you adjust. So the real question is, how do you start seeing failure as a learning tool instead of an identity crisis? Here's some strategies for turning failures into wins. If you've hit a wall, here's the roadmap to turn it around. Step 1, reflection and analysis. Instead of beating yourself up, ask what went wrong and what did I learn. Step 2, resilience and adaptability. Successful people don't just try again, they try differently. Step 3, accountability and ownership. No blaming, own the failure, and control what comes next. Step 4, skill building and networking. Step 5, consistency and patience. The thing about failure, it'll teach you faster than success ever will, but you have to be willing to extract the lesson instead of just being burdened by the pain. So we've talked about past failures, but what's a challenge you're dealing with right now? And how are you attacking it? I know this YouTube channel is one for me, and it is just showing up, trying to do a better job every time. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to force solutions instead of adjusting their approach. Sometimes the best move is stepping back, reassessing, and trying a new angle, or just getting an outside perspective, whether that's a mentor, a peer, or someone who's been where you are and has a good opinion. Failure is not the enemy. It's part of the process. Reframe setbacks as stepping stones, not dead ends. Successful people don't avoid failure, they use it. The key to bouncing back, reflection, resilience, and strategic action. If this conversation gave you any value, hit that like and subscribe button and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, keep going.